I loved this little movie.
It's a Christmas slasher, and it's a reboot of a cult classic. This is not a drill, people. I think we've broke her. Hey, Fear Family, and welcome back. I'm William.
And I'm Amy. And this is the Fear Review.
And today we're going to talk about the new Silent Night, Deadly Night. We'll give you a quick synopsis, a spoiler and non-spoiler review, and then let you know what we're going to do next week. So, Silent Night, Deadly Night reimagines the cult classic slasher with a darker, more focused approach. The film follows a deeply traumatized young man whose twisted relationship with Christmas slowly pushes him toward violence as the holiday approaches. Blending classic slasher elements with a modern edge, the movie leans into the idea of Santa as both symbol and threat, delivering escalating kills, grim holiday atmosphere, and a surprisingly self-aware take on the naughty and nice mythology. I want to start off just because I'm a fan of the original, as you can see with my shirt.
I like the shirt.
Yeah, it's a campy 80s slasher. I really like it, and I got to meet the original Billy. Got
the guy on your shirt.
The guy on my shirt. Super nice. He actually joked that he was the first person to get canceled because when it came out, it was a big uproar because it was like blasphemy to have Santa, killing people with an axe and stuff like
ridiculous.
that. So, yeah. So going into this, I was a little like, what are they going to do? Because they could try to stick the same way. They can, completely redo it. So I was a little hesitant, but excited about it. So I'll start off this time. I loved it. I freaking loved this movie.
Yay!
And I believe you did too.
I did. I didn't want to watch it. When you showed me the preview and it's like, made by Terrifier 3, I was like, no. You're going to ruin Christmas. But I was pleasantly surprised, and I loved it too.
They did a really good job. They did it's just really well done. Like, all the acting is really well done. Everybody does a really good job. It's filmed. I like the way they film it. It's kind of in a little bit of a gritty way, but it has that old school Christmas vibe feeling.
Yeah, there was at times I was like, what year are we in?
Yeah, me too. I actually don't know what it was.
I think it was like a nostalgia thing.
Yeah, they like walk the line really well, so it's not like you really know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But it has that like really classic Christmas feeling. But just they have great kills. In the spoiler section, we'll talk about one specifically because on the way home I was like, that's the part of the movie that I was just like, yes.
That's where the switch, just all the Christmas lights came on. If you want to make it Christmas,
yeah.
I love that we thought of the same thing.
But I loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, super campy in all the best ways. Laughed. Like, it's not dark. I don't think it's dark at all.
No, as much kills as there are in it, like they walk that, like,
there's no nasty backstory. Because you had me start watching the original the other night before bed, and I guess you could tell you're like, okay, nope, you want something happy before you go to sleep, and that was not doing it, because the original backstory's worse.
Yeah, it's similar, but they take out They take out part of it.
Yeah,
it's really cool because it really does. They change it, but it still has the same kind of basis story in it, and it kind of keeps the spirit of the original for me. Like, even though it is different, but it still makes me think of Silent Night, Deadly Night, but in a good way.
It has, like, evidently original Christmas movie or Christmas music,
yes.
Which is awful.
Yes.
It's like the worst Christmas music ever, but that's also what makes it campy. And because the original had, I remember I was like, did they write their own music for this movie? Because it's horrible. like made up Christmas songs.
Yeah, no, that's what I love too. And they don't do it a lot, and it's like even they started out because like in the first one, it's this montage scene of him like helping people in the toy store or whatever, and it's just horrible music for this montage, and it looks like they're about to start that in this movie, and then they stop it.
but they do it for a bit.
Yeah, and that
had a big
really cool.
80s feel to me.
Yeah,
in this movie,
some of the kills have callbacks to the original. Ira's toys from the original. The shop is called Ira's. And we did get It's Garbage Day.
I didn't know if you wanted to say that now.
Yeah, it's not really
that's not
a spoiler.
You're right.
It wasn't anything like super like special or anything. Someone just says it.
But when they said it, you looked at me and you went, yes.
Yeah. So ratings wise, what would you give it?
I'm saying it's a buyer because I told you I think this could get put on the list for our horror movie Christmas annual tradition day, or I said that in a really weird way. Our annual horror Christmas movie day.
Yes, I 100% agree. 100% agree. I was thinking the same thing. I just wasn't thinking you'd be thinking that, but it's a yearly, like, find some time during Christmas to watch this one.
I'll be happy to watch this one with you every year. As long as you never make me watch the Black Christmas movies ever again.
Okay, deal.
Yeah. Shake on it. I have proof as long as you don't edit it out.
Yeah, there we go. We'll get into some spoilers. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you don't want to know anything about the movie, skip this section, skip to what's next, and let you know what we're going to watch next.
Go ahead and get into when the Christmas lights all came on, in our opinion, for this movie.
So he's doing the same thing where he's going and like killing people, right? Like naughty.
Oh goodness.
So and he is tracking down this one lady, and he comes to this Delphine. He comes to this like kind of big barn kind of party thing that's going on. He doesn't know what it is, but he goes in
and of course he's dressed as Santa.
As he's going to. And it's a Nazi party. That's all that you don't realize it at first. He walks in and it's just people dressed up as Santa.
Of course, the women are in their naughty kind of.
Yeah, and then he kind of like turns around and looks up, and there's just swastikas everywhere.
I mean, I was like, my mouth opened, and then I started to giggle because I was like, oh, because at that point,
you don't like quite know what's going on. Yeah, and. Then he just goes on this killing spree inside this. So he walks out, and okay, do we have to like kind of set up? Because there's a cool like conversation.
That's true. Because his parents get killed in this one, just like the original, by a Santa. And the difference is when this Santa does it, his mom kills the Santa also. And as the Santa's dying, he reaches out for Billy the Kid. And when they touch hands, like all these rainbow magic leaves his body and goes into the kid. And what it is he can see evil people. He can see what they've done, basically, that are killers and murderers.
Well, like the guy that died and transfers into him, so he hears him.
Oh,
and the guy that's with him talks to him. Kind of in a Venom kind of way.
That's what I was thinking.
If Billy looks at somebody that's evil, he can say he's evil, and he'll show him what that person's done. So that's kind of like the twist on it.
And we don't know that at that point. And then
he sees all that. Nazis. He comes back to the car to get his axe
because he's only supposed to kill her.
Yeah, he's only supposed to kill her. And Charlie, who's the guy that transferred into him, I was like, okay, are we going to do like a...
Catch her in the bathroom stall?
Catch her in the bathroom or something? And he's like, no, I'm going to kill everyone. And he's like, well, at least get a gun. And he's like, guns are for pussies. And like grabs his axe and just goes on like this killing spree. And so he locks him in there with him, and Christmas music starts playing, and it's just funny. It's
with his
great.
Axe,
it's just so entertaining. Like after that, I was like, I love this movie.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, okay, I'm with it now.
Yeah.
And see, you said the P word, and they said it in the movie, and I laughed, and it was perfectly acceptable and a good way to use it.
Yeah, there you go.
What I liked about that too is the lady, because she's like the head lady. She runs off on a 4-wheeler. And Charlie in his head's like, I know where she's going. And then he's waiting behind a tree with his axe and chops her head off.
Just like in the first, it's kind of replicating the scene from the first one where one of the people is coming down the hill in a sled, on an old sled, and he, cuts their head off. So,
I saw that in the preview.
Yeah, when
you showed me the original, but
yeah,
again, we thought he was just a serial killer. And then he had killed another guy in the town. Billy goes and kills him by hitting him in the head with an axe. Smack. And you're like, dang. But then when they find his body finally, they find his wife's body wrapped up in a carpet because he had stabbed her and she was practically mummified by this point because he just wrapped her in a rug and stuck her down in the basement or in the garage or something. So he's evil.
And then it kind of escalates from there, and you start learning more, and you see it starts showing what he sees and stuff like that. And he sees these flashes of once he knows what he did and what she did, and so it's a really, really cool twist on Santa and what the original was.
I was going to say, because the original, he's just crazy.
Yeah, they took it from him just kind of becoming a serial killer because of what happened to him as a kid, and then what happened to him in the orphanage. And and in this one, it's cool because he meets a girl.
She's the shop girl.
A shop girl, and they hit it off. And you're kind of wondering at the very beginning, is she kind of the one that he kills in the original? But it's not. It's kind of a cool love interest, and they play that really well because she's quirky and kind of angry and stuff,
and she loves to watch
true crime. Yeah,
so, me too, girl.
Yeah, they had a lot of chemistry, and both of them played that really well.
Oh, and I loved it because his parents got killed because they were evil.
Yep. That's what it was. Yeah.
In this movie, they deserve to die.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the movie.
Yeah. It's cool because he's, I don't know if you call him an anti-hero. I mean, he kind of is. He's a hero in a way that he's, killing these people. And it's cool too because he ends up saving a bunch of children and stuff like that.
Well,
they called him the Snatcher in this movie, and it made me laugh because it reminded me of the Grabber from
that's
Black
what I was thinking too. So he rescues some kids, but I like it when they show the whole kind of baby montage of him killing people. Because he's telling the shop daughter, what he has, this person that he talks to in his head, how it happened, how he became who he is. And then you start seeing these people that he killed and how he killed them. And, with the car and with it. He gets one guy with the hammer. And I was like, oh, because he just crushes his head like a melon. And I know I'm smiling this whole time I'm saying this stuff, but they did it to music. Yeah. And I think it was Christmas music.
It's pretty bloody. I mean, it's pretty gory, but they do it in a way like that where it makes it kind of fun. Where it's not like a Terrifier way, I guess.
I wouldn't know,
but yeah.
And then he goes to kill the guy that's under the car, and he looks over, and there's the giant axe, and that's what he ends up carrying around the rest of the time.
Yeah, because that part, when he sees the axe and he walks over and grabs it, you just started giggling.
Because I was like, because he just he looks at the hammer like, oh. And then that's what he's carrying the rest of the time. So I thought that was kind of neat to show us where he got the axe from.
Yeah.
Do we want to tell him the ending? So double, boiling trouble, spoiler.
Yeah, and usually this type of ending I'm not a big fan of. I don't know why, but
I'm normally not either because I don't think it's happy enough. But
yeah,
it works.
So like we said, him and his girlfriend end up going and finding these kids that were missing, who had been kidnapped
because the snatcher killed her dad,
and they find the kids, but in the process. Billy dies, but she's there, and then Charlie's like, hey, I'm gonna miss you, grab her hand, kind of basically, and so they grab hands, and now he
transferred this
power to her, if you want to power, I don't know, but,
and then he's talking to her,
and now he can talk to her and can stay with her. So it's this weird,
cool, because it was a line they said to each other. She said, I want to go where you go. And he said, and I want to stay with you.
Yep.
And so now that's what she gets to do.
And there's an evil cop, basically, that had shot him. And
it was her ex-boyfriend.
Her ex-boyfriend. And when she wakes up, she sees the evil things that he did because he was part of the kidnapping. And she like bites his nose off and then kills him.
I giggled at that part too because I was like, "Get him, girl!"
Like, I don't know. Usually, I think it comes across as corny when they do stuff like that, where they like hand the torch off to somebody else. But it worked in this movie. It was really cool.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'd watch one with her.
I would too.
Yeah.
Bring out Silent Night, Deadly Night, and let me see her kill people.
Yeah.
She was pretty bad with that axe when she killed that cop after she bit his nose off.
And this movie actually reminded us of Frailty.
Yeah. It made me want to go watch that one again.
Yeah. That's kind of a horror movie.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same
thriller.
way.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it. So
if you haven't seen that one, watch Frailty. It's great.
So we're gonna buy this one when it comes out.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to us.
I hope it stays in the theater longer because I want it to do well. It deserves to do well. But I'll also be happy if it comes to video on demand so we can buy it.
Well, I think a lot of people, they don't go to the movies, unfortunately. So then more people could see it. Yeah. So we did have to drive 50 minutes to watch this, but I am more than happy to drive almost an hour to watch this movie.
Yeah, it was worth it. Definitely worth it.
Even on a school night. That says a lot.
Yeah. That actually, it did not waste your time.
It did not waste my time at all. It was a nice present wrapped in with a little bow.
Yeah. Speaking of wrapped in a little bow, you're excited about our next movie. We're not going to release the movie. We're going to release our episode on Wednesday about this movie, which is Gremlins.
And I like his little music.
Yeah.
When he hums.
Yeah.
Exactly, that. And I surprised you because our local theater, Synergy, which I love, maybe they'll see this and see how much we love them.
Yeah.
They're actually playing Gremlins at the theater.
Yeah, so we get to watch
for only $5.
That's one, and I hadn't even thought about this. That's one of the first movies I ever remember watching in the theater.
In the theater?
Was Gremlins.
I don't know if I watched that one in the theater.
Yeah, and my dad took me to see it, and we got home and we had bought like those little they're not plastic, but they're kind of gummy looking toys, but you would soak them in water and they're supposed to get big.
Oh yeah.
And we put mine in water and it never got big. But it was one of the Gremlins, like Spike or something like that.
It's because your dad bought it for you.
Yeah, no joke. No joke.
I about fell out of my chair when you said your dad.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was. I barely remember watching it, but yeah. So I'm excited.
I remember watching this at home. I don't think we watched it in the theater, and I feel like it was probably around Christmas time when we had like a fire going.
Yeah.
But my parents actually watched this one.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I'm excited because I really loved this one, and now I really love the next one.
Things are looking good.
Yeah. The build to Christmas. I'm getting more and more excited.
Now I'm just hoping you didn't jinx it. Well, thanks for joining us, and tune in next week when we review Gremlins. And remember, around here, the fear is family.
Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. And tune in next time to The Fear Review, where the fear is family.